Hello, and welcome to another episode of On Track with Ray. Today, I want to talk to you about a fantastic product from Germany called TrainSafe Display. Um, TrainSafe makes these wonderful functional rolling displays in various gauges. Today, I'm going to be talking about their high-end one-gauge display, which you see in front of me here today. I'm going to go over all its functions. I'm going to show you how a model runs on this. We're going to run a beautiful one-gauge KM1 locomotive on it today. Then I'm going to remove this model and I'm going to run a smaller locomotive. But with the TrainSafe system, you can adjust the ball bearings to pretty much any size locomotive. I mean, obviously, a big boy would be too big for something like this, but pretty much in one gauge, you could use pretty much most European locomotives with the train safe display. What I really love about it is it has multiple LEDs. It has two rows of LEDs under the ball bearings on the base, and it has a set of ball bearings, I'm sorry, a set of LED lights on the display case. At the top, there's two contacts on the bottom. You know, when you place the display over the base, all these LED lights will come on, which is pretty neat. But we're going to run this one gauge locomotive, and I could show you how nice it runs. You know, what's great about this is, you know, if you don't have a one gauge layout and you just want to, you know, give your locomotives a workout, this would be a perfect thing to do. This is a beautiful display. You could set this up on your desk or on a credenza or on you know, a shelf somewhere in your office. You could always run a model in place. What we did here is we just hooked up a digital system to the base. We're using a Roku digital system. And since this KM1 locomotive is a digital locomotive with sound, you could use all its functions no different than running it on a layout. So take a look. You could take a look at this beautiful, smooth operation. There's virtually no sound whatsoever. It's just fun to watch. I'm going to turn on a little bit of sound, and I'll make her smoke as well. Okay, here we have the display case, and it's really beautiful quality. Um, if you take a look in the display case, there's two contacts, one at each end, and when you put it over a locomotive or on top of the actual display, those contacts will light all these LEDs above. So let's place it over the locomotive. And you get a good electrical contact. You can see how nicely that model looks now when the acrylic top is placed over the locomotive. All the LEDs over here light up. The The actual base is 99 centimeters long. The functionality, the running of the locomotive, you have room for about 32 inches of running space on the ball bearings. We're going to be doing another video, a separate video on this beautiful KM1 locomotive, the BR 18.2. This model has so much innovation, so much technology. One thing you'll notice is it has a reverser. If you take a look up here, that's a reverser that's fully functional with a servo motor. So if I move it, like for instance, if I go reverse, the reverser actually moves. So if I stop it and I bring it forward now, the reverser moves forward, which is really unheard of for a model. Yeah, we'll be doing a separate video on this, all its features. It really does so much. I mean, you know, this is the first locomotive that all the interior dials light up, which is really quite amazing. And it's just a fantastic model. Get the smoke going. Another thing that I love about it is it actually has a functional steam whistle. So if I hit a short blast, I can blow smoke out of there as well. I mean, how cool is that? Here you could view the bottom of the base. As you notice, there's two LED lighting strips underneath the ball bearings. And just for video purposes, I'm going to just turn off those LEDs real quick to show you how to adjust the ball bearings and the rollers. So basically, you line up these rollers to any moving wheel on the locomotive. They're very easy to move. There's a little screw that tightens them, and you could just slide them around. You see here, and you can adjust these rollers to, you know, pretty much anywhere that there's a functional wheel, powered wheel on the locomotive. And then all the wheels that are not powered, they use these little plastic acrylic inserts. So like if you're gonna run a 462 Pacific and the two end wheels that aren't powered, you could just put these little acrylic plastic strips underneath those wheels. And then you'd have four wheels in the front, and I believe each base comes with 12 of these acrylics. For longer engines, you can buy more of these rollers. Each stand comes with 6 rollers, but these are sold separately. So you could pretty much put any kind of locomotive you want on there and just adjust the rollers. Very easy to use, very simple. Well, we hope you enjoyed our episode of our beautiful TrainSafe display. These displays are in stock. We have them currently in both 1 gauge in stock. We have some in N scale in stock and also in HO. We could ship these out in time. If you need information, you know, you could get more information on our website, or please feel free to contact us anytime, and we'll get you all the information that you need on them. Thank you very much, and have a great weekend.